And Gabriel's been waiting for this for weeks and weeks. We're finally look at him. We're finally on video. So
Yeah, we were.
there's two big things happening this week. Firstly, we're on video, our first time ever, and we also have our first guest for our podcast. If you haven't noticed, welcome to Annabel for joining us, and thanks for joining us.
Alright,
So yeah,
catch up.
let's catch up.
Okay, let's start with you, Cammy. What did you do, dude? Tell us everything you did.
I have been very busy this week. I've got deadlines next week for uni, and also I have work deadlines for a big project coming up. So my boss has been away on business, so he just dumped lots of work for us to go through. So I've just been working non-stop.
Just look at Ryan.
What? I'm trying to. I just didn't know what you're saying. Like,
Okay, alright, so yeah, Cammy, your boss is away. And,
Yeah, he was away on business trip. So this week I have just been going non-stop, and I will be working non-stop until next week.
Okay, dude. It's fine. We'll make it, dude.
So,
And what about you two? What did you guys do today?
well, we went for a walk in the park, and then we went to stroll on the beach. No, we didn't do much. We're just chilling.
We went to the Lidl.
We went to Lidl, if that's anything of.
where did you
No,
go for lunch? Did you go out for lunch or something?
No, we didn't go for lunch. Plans were cancelled by
Okay.
external people. So yes.
You didn't go to lunch?
Oh.
No, we didn't go to lunch. We just went to the supermarket shop and had lunch when we came back. Very interesting. But yeah, no,
Okay.
I recently finished my bike design project, so I'm now free. Well, not really, because the exams are coming soon, but like,
You can tell. Sorry, not to, but you can tell everyone about your presentation when I was there, and that award that you got.
Oh, really? I didn't know this.
But
Oh, no. The for our final presentation, it was a year-long thing. We're just competing with the other teams, and our team won because we're.
You got an award for that.
Yeah, we got whiskey.
A what?
He doesn't want to see.
We got whiskey bottles.
A whiskey bottle. Do you have it with you?
Or
Yeah, but
trying
I'm
to
sorry, but can you put the banana down, please?
Right, sorry. Is that it?
12-year-old Glenkinchie single malt whiskey
Okay.
from Highlands of Scotland. Very fancy. But yeah. So we got that, and that was very nice. So.
Scottish prize ever. A bottle of whiskey as a.
Well, the project was to design a whiskey distillery, so it can make sense.
Okay,
You
yeah.
did that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I did. Like, no, it was a good project. Like,
Yeah, but that's interesting. You should tell us more about that, dude. I don't know.
it's not that interesting. But
Not now. I don't. Not now. But okay.
Okay.
You designed. Okay. Well.
But
Yeah, that's nice. I've been doing nothing like the usual. I just eat bananas and I did some exams, with my calculator here and
I've
yeah.
not seen that thing since high school. Holy crap!
This thing.
Yeah, I've not seen a scientific calculator since high school.
This is Casio. See,
scientific.
yes, yes, that's quite
Scientific
awesome.
calculator.
it's the best
Oh my
one
God.
ever. But yeah, I had
So
to do
bad.
economics. I hate it. I will probably pass it anyways, but it's okay. We're fine. Ryan's drinking some alcohol. I love it. We're gonna start this podcast in with what should we do? Our first topic of the day. Should I start it?
Yeah, start it off. You've been
Okay.
itching.
Okay, dude. I got some crazy stuff right now. It's insane. It's so
You're
crazy.
looking for it all week, like.
It's crazy. Okay.
Like,
Okay.
Gabriel's actually been spamming in group chat, be like, "I'm so excited!" Like,
Of course I am, dude. We're on video now. I
Okay.
mean, it might not be the best quality, but it's still like I can see your face, I can see their faces. It's all good. Wait, I should look here.
Yeah, you should actually. I was going to find that, but
Because it's on I'm looking at my computer right now as well. Should I show this? Nah, never mind.
that's okay.
Okay, so there's this 8-year-old boy, right? This,
that's a really bad way to start off a sentence of any sort.
no, okay. Let me give it a title. The power of internet.
Well,
Can I talk? Can I talk? Okay. There's this 8-year-old boy, right?
Uh-huh.
There's no name. I cannot tell you the name of this 8-year-old boy.
Okay.
But anyways, he's like, I'm hungry. I want to eat something.
Oh, okay. I know where this is going.
You maybe know the story already, but he's like, I'm hungry. I want to eat something. What should I eat? You know what? I want to eat McDonald's. So you know what this guy does? He's like, McDonald's quite far away. I should probably take the car. So this is the power of the internet, dude. I'm going crazy right now. This guy, he looked up videos on his phone of like how to drive a car. He typed it in on his little phone, and he learned in 5 minutes how to drive his dad's car. He stole the keys, right? I don't have keys with me right now, but he stole the keys, and he just took his sister in the like next to him, and drove.
Yeah.
Dude. They drove to McDonald's without hitting anything perfectly. Like they nothing. They didn't hit anything. No damages. Nothing. So they pull up to the drive-through thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
They pull up. This lady's looking like, what the hell? Like, what is this guy doing? What is this kid doing here? Why is this kid like with his sister like next to her? Like, so she thought it was a prank. Like the person's like, oh, it's a prank or something, you know? So after a couple minutes, they realized, oh, it's not a prank. They called the cops, you know, and like some cop came to check it out. Like, oh shit, he stole his dad's car. Like they seriously stole his dad's car. So after that, yeah, they stopped it. You know, they called the parents, and that's how that stopped. So
how did the kid reach the pedals?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
I don't. He's 8 years old, so he's not that small. I mean,
Yeah, but he's still. I mean, like, he's not gonna be like one.
Or like did he do when like the sister was like underneath the car?
yeah, that's possible.
Left. Use your left hand.
That's possible. So yeah, isn't it just crazy how you can learn anything off YouTube? You can just learn anything on YouTube.
That's really impressive for an 8-year-old to be able to do that, though. Like,
yeah,
I feel like driving a car is not that hard though. Like,
here are some witness accounts. Witnesses even said the boy appeared to be observing traffic laws and drove in line with the speed limit. No charges have been filed. He didn't hit a single thing on the way there. It was unreal, the officers had said.
is this in America?
Yeah, in Ohio.
In America.
Yeah.
But no, wait. But they would have been automatic, right?
Yeah,
So
that's
then,
what I'm saying. It's pretty simple.
Oh, it's not
Like,
that. Yeah.
and it wasn't like shifting gears. Like,
Yeah, I'd be like,
push
oh,
down,
that's
sis.
impressive.
Yeah.
I was like, that took me a year and a bit to learn. Like, what the hell?
He learned this in 5 minutes, well, a couple minutes. And if you're wondering, where was the dad? Where was the father? He went to bed. It was like he came home from work at 8 p.m.-ish, then he went to bed. So they were sleeping while they were up, like oh, what should we do? Ooh. You know, and then, yeah, they did that.
I wish I was able to do that.
Just this, what can we learn from this? We can learn something from this.
Put your keys higher up so your kids can reach it.
No.
Lock your door.
Lock your door.
None of that.
Yeah.
None of that. What we can learn from this is that you can learn anything off YouTube. You don't need to go to college. You don't need to go to university. You don't need to go anything. Just whatever you want to learn. Like
University for driving lessons, but you can't learn like actual. You can't learn how to be a doctor on YouTube.
Hey,
Gabriel's gonna prove it.
don't let me type it in right now because I'm pretty sure you can. I'm pretty sure there's like videos like, oh, here's the heart. Let's cut it open. This and that. I'm pretty sure. I will look it up later.
Real.
But Gabriel, the thing is, like, you go to uni not just for content, but it's like the acknowledgement of certificate to say that you're certified.
Yeah, but that's only in, like, Western countries. Those stupid Western countries. Go to Mexico. Go to freaking Asia. They don't ask
Where's
fine?
No, first of all, like, one issue. Gabriel, which side of the world is Mexico on?
Dude, it doesn't matter. I mean, in poor countries. Don't get all smart with me with your college education. Oh, I'm university. Dude, listen, man. Just go to a country where there are no laws, basically. Like, okay, I shouldn't say that. Okay, go to a country where they don't care. Like, hey, can you fix my my butt? It's too small. Oh, sure, dude. Give me €100. Okay, here, and then they do it. Mexico does that.
I think people die. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, that might be true. And you might not be insured for it as well. But you have to keep in mind, like, you're saving, I don't know, €10,000 on your butt job. You're saving.
wait. Are you meaning that we should go to these places to get these things done, or we should go to these places to be the person that do these things?
To be the person, because look at you, you're perfect. You don't need any work. Look, the thing is, we can become rich. We can quit right now. We don't need to do any of this. No, stop your. What are you doing again? Oil changing, engineering, something. And you're architect or something. What do you do? Cammy, you stop looking like a.
This is like a parent, like the opposite of a parent. Like a parent's like, yeah, go to university, like work hard, like study hard. Gabriel's like, no, screw it all. We're just gonna move to a poor country, and then like screw people's lives over.
No, but we'll be like flying people over from those countries who want to save money. So we're not be messing up anyone in the country. So that's good. But no, listen to me. I'm trying to play the devil's advocate. Devil's advocate.
What's the point, Gabriel? Why are you being the devil's advocate as well?
Because you guys are like, oh, university, school, and this and that. Oh. But I'm like, just grab your phone, type in whatever the hell you need to do, and just watch it. I mean, come on. What's more to say?
Shall we set like a year-long target for you?
A what?
A year-long target for you to learn something and be able to do it in with me here.
Are you challenging me right now?
This is on record.
Depending on the thing that he's learning, you need a volunteer as well.
Yeah.
Oh. That's a different story.
Okay, let's do the challenge right now. I will learn rocket science in 1 year of YouTube.
What does that mean?
I will build my rocket, okay?
The rocket right now, like.
Kids do that in primary school for their science projects.
Hey.
No. In a year's time, Gabriel's gonna make a YouTube tutorial, and it's gonna be like Mentos and just a rocket-shaped paper.
Took him a year to like carve it and everything.
Hey, listen, I don't like how you guys are making fun of me. I'm just talking about, I will get an actual rocket, okay? I want to make one room in a rocket right here, where Ryan right there, Ryan Lee can sit in, right? And I'm gonna send you to Mars. This is the challenge. If it works, you have to get in it, and I'll send you to Mars.
Wait, should I get back?
Take the Martian and you'll survive.
There's probably some YouTube videos on that, but I don't know. I don't care. So yeah, that's what I learned from it. I don't know if any of you guys learned anything new here, but I learned some beautiful things here.
Wow.
Well, it is true that you can learn a lot on YouTube, but it just depends on what you want to learn. Like, sure, makeup tutorials or hair tutorials or any non-dangerous stuff. It's not really that bad, but like, you don't want to trust anyone who's saying like, oh yeah, surgeon over at YouTube. No big deal, I'll just like fix you up right there.
Yeah. What's your proof? Where's your background? Oh, look at my favorites on YouTube. This is all my favorites. This is what I learned. Okay. Wow. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe I shouldn't do this. I don't. Okay, I won't do it.
For whoever your unwilling participant is.
Okay. I won't do it. You convinced me otherwise. I will change my ways. But yeah.
We fully support you with your dreams, but maybe just not that one.
Yeah.
You're such you're mean, dude. Okay, so yeah.
Who was his sister, by the way, like from that story? Like,
probably younger.
Sister?
Yeah, the sister of the kid, of the 8-year-old kid.
She was younger. It doesn't say how much.
He was 8, so.
Yeah, she was younger.
Damn.
And of course, it will be a boy thing to do. Like, no girls will be stupid enough to like steal a car of their dad. Like, I don't know.
That's sexist.
Yeah, you have
Stirring that
to.
pot.
But also, it's a boy thing not to hit anything on the car. Because what if it was a girl and she hit like?
Wow.
Did you see her eyes roll back like that?
Ouch.
Oh my god, her eyes rolled all the way back here.
We all
Yeah.
apologize for Gabriel's behavior today.
Forget that.
Okay, let's move on from this. We stayed on to this. I have one thing that's gonna make you guys crazy. You're gonna be like this, like you're not gonna believe this. Okay, so imagine this. Imagine Ryan Lee. Ryan Lee sitting there in the casino, playing his game, like his slot machine, like ching ching, Just for the story. I know you don't play it, but just for the story. You're playing your slot machine, You're like
What's the sound again? What?
ching, like kahing. Sorry, Kevin. Okay, let's continue. Sorry, stop disrupting me. Okay. He's playing, he's having fun, and then he's like, okay, Annabel, you do it for me now. So, you put the money in. It's your money, right? It's your money. You put it in.
My money?
No, it's Ryan's money.
Okay.
And Ryan tells you, okay, Annabel, just for luck, pull it for me. Pull the lever for me. Just do it as a fun thing, because we're having fun. Yeah, we're having fun. So this happened in a casino somewhere in America, always. And this guy paid for the money, and she's like, yeah, do it for fun for me. We're having fun. And all of a sudden, he hit the jackpot of $100,000, right? So he's happy, like, oh, I won. But here comes the catch. He didn't get the money because someone else pressed the button. That's a rule. I didn't know. So, so that's like, right? Like that's. But it doesn't end there. There's more. So you might think, oh, that lady just gave him the money, right? That lady's like, oh, let's share it with something, luck, 50-50 perhaps. And what this lady did? Want to know what she did?
She called Ray.
She ran. She just disappeared. She just like ran with the money. Nothing. Zero. The guy's sitting here like, what the fuck? Like he just, yeah. He's so sad.
Does he know her or?
No, it was a random person just sitting there like they're
there we go.
The way you started, it sounded like his wife or something.
Yeah, I thought they were like together or something. I don't know.
No, sorry. I tried to make it fun there, like personal, because you got.
Oh, that's cute.
No, nothing. So the owner of the casino said, like, yeah, it's a rule. Like, if you play here, you have to abide by that rule. So.
Two lessons we can learn: don't let people randomly press your buttons, and second of all, go and press all the machines whenever people have put in their money. Just go around like ding 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 ding.
Because you know what they did? They looked at the security camera to see who pressed the button. So it's like, okay.
That's so cool.
So,
fuck. How much is $100,000? Damn.
$100,000, right? And I don't think you have to pay tax on that, right?
I think. Do you not? Does that not count as your income?
It's yours.
Well, it is, but if it's that much, surely it would be like deposited through bank account, and then your bank account should clearly acknowledge that as part of your income.
And by the way, it wasn't a stranger. Sorry, it was his friend. It was his friend.
Anymore?
Alright. Serious question. Would $100,000 break us?
No, it won't break us. I wouldn't do that to you guys. Too much.
No. But
Ryan's like, I would. Yeah.
I don't trust. Hey, you're right, Cavi. We might have to think about this guy. But here are some text. She sent him some text a few weeks later. Here are some text. Weeks later, she allegedly sent Fleto a text message asking, "Still hate me?" He responded, "How could you do that to me?" And her response, "I miss you." Yeah, so that's. I mean,
Fuck.
His reply should have been like, "You miss me? That's 90,000."
what? What did you say? What?
So like, get him back. Like if she, what? Like,
Gabby, just shut up. I don't know. Gabby, just don't worry, dude. Don't worry.
okay, so dilemma. So seriously, 100,000.
Would that break us?
No, I don't think. But I'm looking at Ryan right now. Look at his face.
Thing is, would you run if like I put in the money and a friend of mine like pulled it over and then ran with the money without contacting me at all? I'd be like, we're not going to be friends anymore.
Really?
Bye.
No shit.
Keep the money. It's not like she suddenly has to go somewhere and then she comes back and it's like, oh, do you still hate me? So she knows she did something wrong.
Yeah.
To be honest, are you really friends if you do that?
No.
True, that's true.
I
I guess Ryan and us aren't friends then.
No, I think I'd keep it up for like a day. Like,
Yeah.
I'd run away, then like spend a little.
And the thing is, it's 100,000. I mean, it's a lot of money, but that doesn't mean
Actually
you're
that
rich.
much.
You're
Yeah.
not rich. I mean, okay. So, what do you guys think about this? What should she have split 50-50? Because would he have won it if he pressed the button?
Well, yeah, surely. If things are preset like that, no?
I don't know. I don't know if it's how it works.
Well, if that's a rule, then like it's fair whichever way it was. You know, like.
No, but
Like if that's a rule, then you can't like really.
does luck work that way? Like if I press it or you press it, I don't think it matters, right? If it's a machine like that.
It's just like it's just luck, right? Like,
So he would. It's his money then, right?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, like what if like he got off the seat and then someone else came and then pressed the
Yeah.
button?
Yeah.
So he's not entitled to just because he was at the machine. Like,
yeah.
I mean, yeah. Wow, but it's still sad.
yeah, it's friend. No, see, no, it's something I would do. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Just for bands, though. Just for bands.
Yeah, but she was serious.
Like Ryan would grab like the money and then run, and then maybe like 20 minutes later be like, "I'm never gonna see you again." And then the next day he would like come back. I would hope.
I'd come back.
I'd
Come back with like $10. Be like, "This is all that's left."
You know. I think Ryan would actually go take that money, and just travel the entire world. Like he would break his phone or something, just throw it away and just disappear, and then come back with a fat beard like this, just a beard, this all different, I think he would go around the world like that, and then come back just nasty looking, no showers, anything, just empty.
But why would you do that if you have a lot of money?
Yeah, I don't get what you mean.
Why would you do that if you have $100,000? Why
do I do that now?
Why wouldn't you shower?
You've got that much money that you just don't want to pay for a shower, like.
Yeah, I mean, he wants to stretch his trip. Like, how long would that take you around the world?
What? 100,000.
Yeah, if you frugal, no shower, like you hunt for your food. You go fishing, like.
Where am I?
What? Oh no, Ryan, you're gonna learn how to hunt on YouTube.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
There are actually videos of guys who like put together like
Yeah.
videos with like.
I tell you, YouTube. I tell you.
So let me get this
But he
straight.
would break his phone and then
Let me get this straight. It's going to be me in some apparent forest or jungle with a bag of 100,000.
Yeah.
It's got like no clothes on yet.
No, you pay for the travel.
Like,
You pay for the travel with the money.
I mean, why would you bring a bag? You just have a card, right? What kind of savage are you? Why a bag?
Wait, so oh no, he's gonna have a card, but he's gonna be in the jungle. Where's he gonna swipe?
So I'm gonna be naked, not with the bag, but just have a credit card as well.
Is he gonna swipe it on a tree or something? Like what's going on?
Look. I didn't say anything about a jungle. I don't know who came with that. One of you.
Saying that I came back with a beard and like not showered, like so. I imagine I'm in some rural area.
Doesn't mean you have to be in a jungle. I mean, you can go to.
But I'm not showered, so then you're just meaning I'm not going to shower. Why am I not showering? Why is this story for me?
Okay, maybe I should customize my story a bit better. But you don't shave because you want to save money on razors.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you finish.
Because I mean, every time you shave, it's money you could have used to go on a train or something, or a plane.
Plane.
Yeah, that one. Sorry. And every time you shower, you waste money. Water you could have put inside of you and drink. And like,
what if he showers with like the rain or in the river or something?
That's allowed. That's allowed. Yeah.
I don't know where this story's going.
There's a lot of flaws in this as well.
Where this is going, guys. Like.
Anyways, I think you could do that for 10K. I think, and if you go frugal, Ryan style, I think you could go.
And not style, just like any other.
I'd give him 5 years.
I could do it for 5 years. 10K.
100K.
Oh, 100K. Yeah. Okay. 20K a year.
5 years of not shaving, like. Dude.
And then you travel by the cheapest.
Or something, so you don't see people you know, so it doesn't matter. Oh well, no, for you it would matter.
What?
Because you like to look in to people.
No one's gonna see me anyway.
Hey.
Yeah, but if you're not in a forest.
Yeah.
Wait.
How am I?
I don't know. Gabriel?
Necessarily in the forest.
Seems like I'm going from jungle to jungle here.
You might become Tarzan at the end of this. You might become Tarzan. But we forgot one variable here. Is Annabel going?
No.
Okay, well, I don't know. That's something you guys should figure out because Annabel, he's leaving for 5 years. Are you gonna
jungle?
No, wait.
To be honest, I don't really be in a jungle either, but like,
I love this. We learned so much about each other. Like this is, I mean, I learned so much more about Ryan right now. I don't know. I love this.
I don't remember me being in the jungle and not shaving.
No, dude. You don't have to stay in the jungle.
Arguably, I'm the cleanest person here. I was gonna pay that down, but I don't know why.
Are there jungles in freaking Antarctica?
What?
Are there jungles in Antarctica in the North Pole?
No.
Exactly. So why do you keep saying jungle? Because you're gonna go all around the world.
You're gonna go all around.
Why am I not shaving or showering?
Because it saves money.
No.
You can use the snow to wash yourself. Like get snow and like. Rub yourself with snow.
Oh.
That's free. So yeah. I think that's it. What?
I don't think there's snow in Antarctica. I think it's just ice. Like
there is. Well, yeah.
Speak louder, Cammy.
Like there's not like permanently snow there all the time. It's like
we're not gonna turn this into global warming, Cammy. Not right now. We don't have our experts with us right now.
That's okay. Gotta watch some YouTube videos first.
Can you stop it with the YouTube videos, dude? Alright. So let's move on to another one, dude. I got something crazy for you guys. I got something crazy for you guys. I think I already sent it to you guys.
You said crazy like before, like you talked about this. You said crazy before every single topic you brought up.
Okay, I got something very what's the word again? I don't speak English, okay? So I don't know what the word is.
I don't know.
Interesting. I don't know. Like
innovative?
Okay.
Okay. Your mind are gonna go like this, like you're not gonna believe this. Imagine you're drinking water, right?
How did you start that off?
Imagine you're drinking water. Like imagine this is a water bottle.
Uh-huh.
You're drinking water, like you know, and then you're done. No more water. It's empty. Like nothing. Imagine if you could freaking eat this bottle. Then just eat it. Like take a bite of it,
Okay. Yeah.
and then eat it, and then there's no like throwing it away. You just eat it. You ingest the bottle.
Yes. We get the general consensus. Yeah.
So now, some company here created edible water bottles that you can eat while
Mm-hmm.
drink, eat, consume.
Don't string yourself, Gabriel. We know what you're trying to say.
I don't know if you can see it, but
They can't see shit. No.
can you see it?
It's like a ball kind of thing, right?
Yeah, it's a ball. It's like this. It's like this. I don't know, something like this, filled with water, and you just pop it in like I don't know,
Like a pill.
Like a
like
pill.
like a pill. Basically like a pill, and like you bite on it and it breaks, and like you swallow everything. So
So it's not
Wait, so you
necessary.
can't drink it first?
sorry,
No.
So you can't just drink it first, no?
no.
So basically, you're eating an orange, like,
Ish.
Yeah, like
with no
you're
taste.
literally biting an orange, yeah, like.
No, it's small, so it's like it's not that much that your mouth goes like this, like instantly. It's just like a small thing that you bite on, and yeah.
Okay. No, continue. Finish what you have to say first.
So, what's people are like? They got a lot of how do you call it? Investment behind it, like because it will replace water bottles. Like you know at races how you're running and you're like you see a table full of bottles to drink the water. Instead
Yeah.
of that, and you know how they also throw away the bottles at the side, like while they're drinking. There will not be any of that anymore. Instead of that, you'll drink it. So the bottle is in your belly, but it's not a bottle, cause it's made out of seaweed.
Uh-huh.
So there's no plastic in it, like nothing harmful in it, cause it's like made of natural stuff. So
Yeah. So it's I'm guessing it's biodegradable as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
it says it in here, biodegradable. So yeah.
But
It's,
what's the volume of it? Like how much water is actually in that ball? Like
it doesn't say in this article. Probably does say it in the video, but I saw a video and it's like I don't know. It's the ball. If the ball is this small, I mean, yeah, I don't know if you can tell. Let's put
But
a banana.
where's the market for this? Like, I don't. Apart from where you say like the marathon racing.
but even at that, like marathon races, like it's like maybe it's like halfway or quarter way you get the water bottle stands where you get water. But if it's that, I mean, compare a bottle of water to like something that's what I'm actually asking the volume size. If it's like 10 mils compared to one ball, it's like
I think it's more than that.
like you need like 25 or something to like make up like.
I think-
Yeah. So weird.
So then are you gonna have like lots of stands of like these little balls where you just pick one up, or do you like pick up like a bag of 10 while you're running and just go like awful?
yeah,
Like,
that makes more sense because it's not that big, so it's not that heavy either. I mean, you can just keep throwing them in like it's freaking popcorn, you know? Like you can just keep throwing it.
But what's the?
But the downside is with races, a lot of the people that run, if it's a warm day, they use the bottle to like put it on their face as well to cool down.
Oh yeah. Right? Just slap his face. Yeah.
No, yeah, like what market is there for this type of product? Like, I don't.
Yeah, you're right. For thingies, for marathon, it might not be nice, but if you're just, I don't know, picnicking or something, like you guys were having a lovely walk earlier, right? Maybe it's like, oh, like we're walking. Oh, Brian, I'm thirsty. Oh, okay, Annabelle, here, have a, and then you throw it in her mouth like this. I don't know.
Because it's like some like Nintendo advert where they're in the street, like then the Switch, but like no one does that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. It's the possibilities are endless. Imagine you could fill it with freaking coffee, You could fill it with I don't know, what's nice. I love mango juice, so I would put mango juice in it. I don't know.
Makes
So can you fill it yourself, or is it just
No.
Okay.
You cannot fill it yourself, but I imagine they're gonna make like perhaps they would license it to other companies. I don't know, maybe Coca-Cola buys it or something, and then you have Coke.
If it catches on, it would.
I think
Maybe.
it'd be more like a trend for a wee while, and then it just kind of disperses away. Like people might buy it at the start just for like the fun of it, but then
You buy it
I
to
don't-
drink or eat? Because it sounds like it's not going to be enough to drink to like quench your thirst.
It would be better.
No, it's just like as a fun thing. Be like, oh, have you seen that new thing? Yeah, we should go and check it out and try it. And that's it. And then after that, like it just kind of.
Yeah,
I mean-
water balloon fight.
It's not that much either. So, but it's a start. You know, this is something new. It's a start. They can probably do something crazy. I mean, imagine you put alcohol in it. How many people would buy that? I mean, a shot or something. I don't know. Like in a small ball like this, you throw it in your mouth and you get drunk. I think so many.
Actually, I would buy that.
Look at Cammy. Like,
What saves
I
you
would
from
buy that.
using a shot glass?
Yeah.
What do you say?
What saves you from just using a shot glass?
Well, I
Eat
mean,
it because you get to eat it.
and plus you don't have to wash your freaking shot glass every time. You know, it saves you money on water, on like dish.
It would likely be
More expensive.
as expensive as you would buy a shot in a bar. So
Probably.
then
Like, yeah, we see this as a specialty place. Like, maybe like a bar like deliberately does like these small bombs where you can like solve
yeah, I
these shot
can see
bombs.
that.
You know, like, but then I don't see it as like a big thing. Like,
It's not a practical thing because like
yeah,
what stops you from using a water bottle? Like
exactly.
I mean, yeah, but I think it's a start to go somewhere because it has a lot of potential. I mean, maybe we cannot think of it right now, but I think it can grow into something bigger. Because listen,
I love how you're saying like we as if like we're like integral part of this idea.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna start to get you in here, Cammy. Don't worry, dude. Listen, their target was 400K. 400K. So 4 times the amount of that guy with the casino. That's how much money they wanted, right? Guess how much they have? Like over that.
4 million.
16 million.
Oh, calm down. No, calm down. No, not too much, guys. Not too much.
I thought this was gonna be crazy. Like,
guys, please calm down.
Okay. Like 2 million.
No, 800,000. Okay, just. I mean, it sounds better. I mean, it sounds cool, right?
You should have just left it as like I think double of what it was targeted. No, it's just like
It's double. It's double.
no, but you should have just said that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. I hyped it up too much. I know.
No, Gabriel, the difference is like, say for example, like I went to casino and then I said, oh yeah, I doubled my money. That sounds so much better than me saying, oh yeah, I went to casino and I played with £10 and I doubled my money, which is only 20. You know,
Okay.
like there's like, yeah.
I see my mistakes. I see my mistake. I apologize. I will learn from this. I will grow as a person. I apologize to you guys for bringing such a climatic moment.
Yes.
But
Going back to what you're saying, what? Because you said this was a good start. Good start in what? Like, what do you envision? Like,
just for not for having a different thing other than water bottles that are made of plastic, because this stuff is like made of seaweed, right? Which is natural and it's biodegradable. So
basically, you mean reducing waste.
yeah,
Is that
right? That's a problem. So. Right? Is it a problem? I don't know. Maybe you guys know it better than me. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a problem.
No, but then like that's why people are using like renewables more. Like they're using their own like plastic bottles and just refilling them more.
Yeah, I mean,
I know like obviously it's still waste at the end of the day when they replace the bottle, but it's like it's significantly making that impact.
It just saves time on like recycling all that stuff. You know, you don't have to recycle it because it's in your freaking stomach. I don't know. So
Yeah.
and by the way, it's called It's called Uhu.
Fucking.
Like like
OOHO. And I just read here that they received over 1
oh.
Okay, maybe wait, no, you guys are mean to me. $1 million over 3 days. That's a lot, right?
Okay,
Yeah,
that's impressive.
And you make me feel bad. You
You
guys
did
make me
800K.
At that moment, you did bring it like not as good as it could have been if you said like, oh, they raised $1 million in 3 days. So
But it in over 2 days, maybe 800,000, but 1 million. That's a lot. So
damn. I mean, maybe if they like, yeah, because right now from the concept you're bringing, it sounds not practical enough to like be in everyday use. But maybe if they implement that,
maybe you have to make like
a bottle shape.
Yeah.
I mean,
like sometimes you have like coffee that you can like have in a chocolate mug or something, and then you have like a drink and then you can eat it.
Something like that.
So if it would be something like that, something bigger, then it would be
more
a good
practical.
idea.
yeah, but I see it more as a start. Like they could do something with this, and maybe
You should email them. Be like, you know what? I've got a great idea for you.
Hey, my name is Gabriel, and I just came across your idea, and I just really like it.
Why do I sound like this?
and then you're going somewhere with this. And, yeah, it's good.
Why do I sound flamboyant?
I don't know. Same problem.
You'd be like, me and my two friends that do this blogging thing, we talked about it, and like, I really think I could bring a new perspective to your company.
Okay, this is not me. Don't act like this is me saying it. This is something you would say, Cammy. Don't. Why are you ganging up on me?
I'm just a big fan in like reducing waste and biodegradable.
You guys are being mean to me for no reason. I'm expanding your minds here. I'm expanding your worlds, and you guys are making fun of me. I don't know.
So I really appreciate it.
It's really interesting in this, Gabriel. There's you should look up someone in India who made edible cutlery.
What?
Who made edible cutlery?
So you're telling me I can eat a fork?
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
They made it of like bread, I think.
Yeah. For like to reduce waste.
Yeah.
Like
To reduce waste. Okay. Oh, man.
you got like a takeaway. You get a plastic fork, like.
Yeah, but I mean, I have forks in my kitchen right there.
Extra out, like.
Oh, well, then you throw in the trash bag, you know? Okay, maybe right. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I am kidding.
Oh, you're killing us, man. You're killing us.
I don't mean that. But okay, so I cannot find the contents of it, how much it can take. But it's I think it's enough for just one. I'd say 2 of them maybe quenches your thirst. Two.
Okay.
It looks
Well,
like
it depends
50.
how thirsty you are, right? I mean, like.
Yeah, I mean you shouldn't do this if you're gonna go like to the Sahara Desert. You shouldn't bring these. You should bring a bottle. You should definitely bring a bottle. If you're in a desert, don't bring this. This is not for you. This is Neil. If you're listening, Neil, if you go to your desert that you eventually will go, don't bring this. Because Neil is the only person I know who will go to the desert probably in his life. So.
I want to go to the desert.
What? Why?
I want to go to the Gobi Desert. Why not?
You will die. Don't go.
But you just fucking.
I'm not going to commit suicide. I'm going to like visit it.
No, you're gonna die.
You would murder yourself, Cammy. Not.
Then I guess I'll be dying like next month.
Okay, wait. This might be a bit unprofessional, but let me show you guys. That's my face. So, see these little balls?
That's small.
See, this is one.
Is that to scale yet? Pretend.
See? Look. See, that was a marathon. See? There we go. You see this little boy? That's how big it is.
Wait. So you have to like shove it all in your mouth.
Yeah, look. See? He's so surprised. It's gone, see?
What? Have they never had like bubble tea? Like
No, but it's not like bubble tea, Ryan Lee. Damn it.
I
It's
mean,
not like
like-
bubble tea.
what?
What?
What are they? In bubble tea, like the popping
Balls.
the balls.
Tapioca.
Yeah, but those are like this. This is like this.
Yeah, but like it's a concept.
Yeah, and it's filled with water because the bubble tea has. But don't worry, Ryan. Stop making your.
No, there are things like that though. Like in Chinese, like
In China.
like semolina and stuff, like similar things to that. Like you bite in and there's like, but anyway, don't want to burst your bubble.
I don't want to burst your bubble. But look, I think it's just a way forward for us to move in life. Like, we don't have to. Like, I saw Annabel with a water bottle right there. Annabel, be honest. What's next to you? I saw you grab a water bottle.
Yeah, because to be honest, I don't like the Scotland water, so I buy a bottle of water.
Oh, shots fired! Dutch is the best, dude. Yes.
Wait, why? What's wrong with the
Because it
Scottish
tastes
water?
different to me.
Oh, you mean the tap water? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay,
See?
yeah, that's true.
Ryan, and you better recycle that.
Well, we've
I'll
filled
reuse
it a
it.
few times already,
Yeah.
so.
See, reusing.
You better, because I'm watching you. We're recording this.
Fucking
Hopefully this doesn't
recycle.
blow up later, but we're recording this, so we have proof. If you don't recycle it, you took an oath right now to recycle it. So, so before we move on, is this a good idea? Yes or no?
Is this a good idea? I mean,
Good.
yeah, but not in the way it's presented right now.
Okay, maybe I'm not the best salesman for this company.
No, I mean, not you presenting it, but the way the product is. Like, it's just
Okay.
not cool.
Yeah.
It's more of a gift at the moment.
It's a good idea, but not really practical in
Yeah.
everyday use because
yeah, I would say that. I mean, not everywhere. I mean, it's nice though. Maybe you can put some energy stuff in it. You know, like you pop it in and you're like, oh yeah, freaking energy. You know?
Gabriel loves this company.
No, I just see a lot of. Look, I'm a visionary. Like my mind is like expanding. Like I just see things. You know, I just see the future in this. So I don't know.
So, do you envision our future to be like incorporating this product idea?
Oh, no. Look, not everywhere, but maybe the idea behind it, the seaweed thing, like maybe I don't know if it would hold, but the bottle you have next to you. Imagine if you could just if you could eat it right now, like just take a bite out of it.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be
What
really unhygienic because like they've
Yeah,
touched
yeah.
it and it's been, like
Yeah, you're right. If I think of it, if you buy it in a shop, it's probably like all these things. So yeah.
yeah,
Well,
that's
it's probably
like that's one thing. Yeah, like you know how it was just sitting on the thing and it was like sitting outside and people were just picking up. Like I'd
Yeah.
Like, oh, so much bacteria. Like, ugh.
yeah, I mean, like think about it. It's like sitting out in open air and like dust and things, and it's just like
You're right. You are totally right. I just forgot about
you know,
it.
like I
I
don't.
imagine it would be packaged.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
No, but you literally just picked it up. Like,
no,
I
I mean,
wouldn't.
yeah,
Oh,
but
right.
I mean, if they're commercializing it, I imagine it
Oh,
would be
yeah, okay.
packaged. Like,
I would
Okay,
I
true.
would think it would come in a bag. Like you
it's
could
not
open.
gonna be like like one of those Apple like crates, and they just like have like tons of like.
Yeah. I think it will come in a bag, like a plastic bag. Okay, no plastic bag.
An edible bag, yeah.
An edible seaweed bag.
Yeah. And to cover that bag will be an edible like.
Yeah. Oh, this is so bad. I just realized there's a little hole in this. Oh wow.
No, Gabriel, try email the company here. Hey guys, I was just discussing this topic with my friends the other day.
Do you want to listen to our podcast? Here's the link.
Talk about
This
all the flaws. Like,
Can we establish one thing here? This is not my voice. I do not sound like this. That's more how Cammy sounds. I don't sound like this. Okay?
Wow.
That face,
What did
though.
I do?
My voice cannot go like this. I'm black. And my voice is deep. You feel me? I speak.
Alright.
That's racist.
Alright, no, I think we should move on, guys. We're like,
Yeah. I mean,
what's final thing when you tell us?
the rest of what I got is not that mind blowing anymore. I mean, those were mind blowing enough. I gave you 3 mind blowers right there, like 3 things that make you fucking just explode. So,
Alright, again.
other than that, I don't have mind blowers anymore. Maybe you do, but I don't. Remember that feedback you gave us, Ryan, about the silence thing?
Uh-huh. I thought you had something to say.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You told us you had 4 things to say.
I showed you already the airplane thing.
Just bring it up. And then we can talk about it.
Okay, so I mean, my last story I have here is an idea that some Dutch company. It's a Dutch company, by the way. So yeah, Annabel, high five.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah. Yeah, this Dutch company thought of this idea to make runways circular instead of straight like this.
Yeah.
I thought of it. It sounded cool how he presented it, but there were so many attacks against it because it's not maybe not that practical. It looks cool because it's like it's like a circle and it's like tilted like this, so they would go around like this. So perhaps it looked cool, but there are no.
Reason thought.
What?
No, like, okay, so like they're tilted, right? So they're like tilted like that, and then like the plane goes like this,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So then does it still spiral round, or does it just go directly up once it's up? Like what?
What are
No,
we talking
it can take off, but it's like it's a circle, you know, so it takes off. So
So it's just the actual like taking off part that's the circular,
Yeah. The whole runway is... Yeah, okay, yeah. The whole runway is circular.
and then once it takes off, like does it still follow one loop? Because like it can't
No.
just like go straight up, you know?
it flies.
No. But like what I mean is because when a plane takes off, right? It's not high enough to go directly up yet. It can't just like go fucking vertical and go up, you know. So it still has to have enough space to go.
Yeah,
Are you
You know what I
able
mean?
to do this?
I'll
Like-
do this.
Okay.
Let me do this right.
Demonstrate it.
Okay.
it.
So
Let-
circular runway, right? And then bear with me. As a plane, like, because it has to taxi on ground to gain momentum and gain speed before it can take off. So it goes
Yeah.
round in a circle.
Yeah.
And as it takes off, it doesn't just like go like that.
No.
It still has to like circle around until it's high enough to go en route. Yeah.
So I'm not a scientist here. I'm not a how do you call that? A aeroplane degree holder, master or something. But that one, thank you, Ryan. Thank you for the tag team assist on Cammy right now, because I don't know what's so difficult about this Cammy, but so it goes like this, so it takes enough speed, right? And then once it has enough speed to land, go up this, it does this. So it doesn't stay like this, like fly like
I know.
this, but it does this.
No, I'm not.
Represent.
I'm curious like, exactly how it goes is what I'm meaning. I'm not saying I don't understand how airplanes take off. Because right now, like, runways are like, one is for landing. So like they normally have one per end of the airstrip. So like one is to take off. And as it goes up, it follows one flight path directly up into the air until it reaches a certain altitude. So
Yeah.
it doesn't crash. Like that route is dedicated for planes to take off. And there's one route dedicated to come down. Like that strip. So like that's what I'm wondering how do they coordinate that? Do they still have the same way where like the landing side comes down and then it's
Yeah.
The point they presented with this was that it was flexible. So then, depending on weather conditions and crosswinds, you could like land and take off anywhere basically on the strip. But obviously, they would coordinate this beforehand.
Yeah.
Planes like.
No, that's what I'm just curious. That's what I'm just curious about.
But here comes the problem. Like you said, like they have to change a lot of things right now around this. So if they would implement this, they would have to change things around this, like how you come in and like how you take off. It all has to be changed, and like how the communication has to go. It all has to be changed. So that's one counter thing against it, because that they would have to change a lot of things that's been like going for like that we've been doing for all these past years. So. That's one thing. It looks cool, but it might not be that.
It's really impractical. Like it's just not.
So about maybe we Dutch people don't.
No, it's quite interesting though.
Sorry.
It's quite interesting though. It is quite interesting. But it's just a lot more coordination. Because like right now it's just so basic. Like it's one for one. You know, you don't.
Yeah.
It's clearly distinct.
And it takes less spacing than a usual runway, like, because you know usually it's straight, you know, like just for a long way.
Yeah.
This time it will just be a small circle. No, not small, but it won't be. Yeah, it won't take as much space in as the usual runway does.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why they're trying to do it, right?
Another thing they do is reduce noises in noise complaints in in those areas where it flies low, because they can fly in from a different place, you know, where there's no houses or whatever. So.
But then could they just not do that as they do it now?
No, because now you have like that one place you need to land, whereas with the circular you can land everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they just shouldn't build like near airfields, like. Anyway, yeah. Sorry. Anyway, yeah.
It's basically the same as maybe people shouldn't just like not go by plane anywhere.
Yeah, and maybe people should throw their water bottles in the bin, Gabby. So, yeah.
They shouldn't. They shouldn't.
They should.
Why would you throw it in the bin? You should be recycling it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see it. Maybe we'll not. I don't know. I like. It looks cool, but maybe it's not that safe. Well, I don't know. We'll see.
It's not that safe right now.
Right now, it looks a bit dangerous. Yeah.
There's too many uncertainties right now.
Too many. Well, I don't have a space engineer or what's kind
Aviation.
Engineer.
Yeah,
aviation engineer.
Asian, that one. I don't have that degree, so I can't tell you.
Did you say Asian? Did you say Asian? I thought you just said Asian. I was like
aviation.
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 Aviation. Yeah. That's a nice name for a company.
What was that company, that chemical company in Hong Kong that I was going to apply to? Fuck. It was something Asian.
Wait. Sorry, are you asking me? I don't think you told me.
I know, right?
Asking himself.
I'll try and look up. It's one of these puns again, but like, yeah. Never mind. We'll just move on.
And keep flying with Aviation Airlines. This is your captain, Cameron Fong.
What?
I don't think he will become a captain. I wouldn't trust the plane that you would fly. You, Cammy, I wouldn't trust the plane that you would fly.
Why?
Because you fall asleep at the wheel.
There we go. Because listen to me. I've been on FaceTime with this guy talking about stuff, right? And then he would just disappear. Like he would just fall asleep. I'm like, I hear someone snoring. I'm like, Cammy, who's snoring? And yeah, it's Cameron snoring. So I wouldn't trust you flying a plane because I've seen you fall asleep. Well, not seen you. You put it next to you. That's kind of weird, huh? That I tell the story that we FaceTime that long. That I see you sleep.
Well,
I don't know.
It wasn't that weird until you said that.
Yeah, I mean.
There you go. But wait, talking about airlines, shall we discuss United Airlines and their wonderful...
That segue. Look at that segue. Look at Cami. He's stretched. Should we segue into that?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a big one. I'm gonna sit here because I'm not gonna. Because according to Cami, he wanted to go crazy. So I'm just gonna sit here with my banana. I'm just gonna listen.
No, because I it's not to like
just like quickly sum up.
Oh, okay. So well, I'm sure everyone knows already. But basically, like the airline, United Airlines, they had a flight, whatever number it was, I don't remember. And it was fully booked, and they wanted to get their crew members on board. And what they done was they asked for volunteers on the plane that were already seated, key part, already seated on the bloody plane. Asked for volunteers, if anyone would volunteer to get off the plane so their crew members could have the seats. Offered compensation, they even upped the compensation. I think it was 800 or 1,000, I think it was 800 US dollars and stuff like that. And no one volunteered. And basically they randomly generated 4 seats, and they asked them to get off. And then there was this one guy that refused to get off his seat, and basically they ended up having to call the security in and he literally got dragged off. And this was a point where the video was blown up all over the internet. Like the security basically like hauled him off his seat. You heard him screaming, and then like one of the guys hauled him off, like literally just threw him off, and he hit his head on the seat across the aisle. And he was bleeding and stuff, and they literally just dragged him off. And this video was like, just went viral. So yeah, and there was a scandal over that, and people were like kind of going at United Airlines pretty hardcore on Twitter and stuff like that. And it was pretty full on.
So I think everybody knows the story now. So I think everybody on the planet has heard the story now and like is angry. But what I've been wanting to hear is your opinions about this. Go. Cami, you first, I guess.
Okay.
Just breathe first.
So actually, at first, like I was really kind of, I wasn't too bothered by it at first. But
wait, why not?
Like, because I'm not surprised that there's a big company that kind of has these discrepancies that does things like that, because like I've been hearing about more and more about like internal airline issues. Oh, but I don't want say, but like in like kind of the silly little things that staff do, especially in a big company, a corporate company. You can't control so many staff exactly what they do, so you're always going to have these. But it's never blown up to this kind of proportion, I don't think. So I wasn't surprised that a big airline was done something like this. But I was surprised that it.
Wait, what part? Do you mean overbooking or like the
overbooking and like asking people to like
Okay.
But then I didn't expect the physicality of it to like be such a big thing. Because like obviously if no one volunteers and you've already upped it, like up the compensation, no one volunteers, and you should take a sign. But then after seeing that, I was like, that how on earth is that one way to treat a full paying customer of that seat? It's not as if like, it's not as if he got a discount or anything. It was like he was a full paying fair customer. Like there was no reason. So then after seeing that, I was like kind of frustrated at the idea, like why would customer service ever be that bad? But then like I read a lot of the arguments back and forth on both sides, and they were saying a lot of things about he was causing issues about it. Like he was quite vocal about everything before this all happened. Like whenever the crew members asked him to politely, because 3 of them, the other 3 went off, and I think they were probably annoyed, but they probably didn't really. Well, not to that extent anyway. And apparently he didn't move off his seat, and he was just. That's what it said anyway. But there's no like evidence of it. And then that's when they had to call in the security to come and drag him off. And like that moment that you see that guy literally hauling him off and him hitting his head, like there was no like, oh, are you okay? It was literally he lay on the floor and then he just dragged him off. Like, there was no like, and like how on earth can you work in any sort of environment in this day and age and not have that courtesy to even like you literally just smashed the guy's head off a fucking hand armrest, and he's laying on the floor. All you have to do is fucking drag him off. Like there was nothing, and I was just so disgusted at that. I was like, why on earth? Like how on earth does anything like that happen? And then after that flew over because I saw it on Facebook, and then I was reading the replies that the CEO was giving out, and it was just like such typical corporate bullshit. It was like we're looking more into the depth of the situation, exactly what was happening and stuff. And I was like, it was so like, I get you have to be political because at the end of the day, it's your company under scrutiny, but there was no apology. There was no like. The only thing I mentioned was.
Did you see a second apology?
Was that the one about the changing the policy?
This was an actual apology that he released.
To
the
guy. What did it say? You know?
He was basically saying that he was like disgusted by the behavior, blah blah blah. Like United Airlines don't condone this kind of stuff, blah blah blah. He offers full apology to the guy. Yeah, that was basically. It was a more like sincere.
More like okay.
Sincere.
Well, sincere, yeah. Like I thought, it was just like so much. It was just so much corporate bullshit. And then I saw.
Like, what part of it annoys you? Like, what part of it is the crux of your frustration? Like,
I think it really hit like when I saw that the first apology, like the statement they issued, and I was like, for a company as big as United Airlines to do something to that extent, and for so many people to react to it the way it was, it wasn't as if he dealt with it with a very sensitivity. It was very much like, we're going to reevaluate the situation and see exactly what happened. And then he was backing up his staff in that. You know, he was like, the man was being uncooperative and stuff like that. No, I don't care if a man's being uncooperative or not, but when it gets to that escalation of situation, like, you cannot deal with it with corporate bullshit like that. Like, how on earth? Like, no wonder he's suing him.
Dude.
Okay, so now that you know that he's offered a second apology, what are your...
I don't think it makes any difference. Not that it doesn't make any difference. I think to an extent, yeah, okay, it was nice, but then if it's I'm presuming it was it on Twitter that you sent that apology?
No, he came out on some American TV network.
He did at David Dow. Hey, dude, sorry. That's
No, because his first apology was tweeted. His first apology was on Twitter. You know, that's why that's why I asked.
Sorry. Hey, David. Sorry.
Oh my god! I can't believe what happened there.
Like, let's just let that blow over.
No, like, it was horrible, man.
Okay, but like playing devil's advocate. Okay, this guy. He was refusing to move. Like, what do you do? Like,
and he had previously. There are reports that he had previously volunteered to get off, but then he found out. So he told the staff that he would volunteer to get off, but then afterwards he found out that the next flight would only be the next morning. But he had the initial volunteer, and then he
rescinded it.
Yeah, stepped back, like, I don't want to go anymore for a valid reason.
Yeah. So what would you like say they could have done there or done then, or?
Well, I don't think it should have escalated to that situation of killing security. Like, I think the thing is, if he volunteered and then he went back on his word by saying he didn't want to go because of the flight change, then that's in his right because he's a full paying customer to have that.
I mean, well, no, I'm sorry. I'm saying
no, yeah.
I'm saying this as if I know, but is there? Well, I don't know the terms and conditions of fucking United Airlines, but then they might have, some clause that. Well, technically, I don't think passengers have many rights of that sort when they're in. Like I said, I don't know how this works, but I imagine airlines are not as flexible in terms of customer service as, say, a retail shop or something. So yeah.
Well, okay, right. Aside from clauses, right? You're saying customer service, right? So being in an airline is the same as any other kind of catering, transport, that kind of field, right? it's still counted as hospitality. That's the whole point of it. So, and I don't ever think that customer is always right. I don't believe in that bullshit because like customers are wrong sometimes. Right? No, it's true. Like customers are wrong, and you have to call them out on that, right? But if a full paying customer is there and he's already on flight, then shouldn't the thing be like, if your crew members really have to get on that flight? Also, I don't know for what reason why they have to be specifically on that flight, because, like, for example, if the issue was that they had to be at that destination point to work on a flight, then couldn't they rearrange staff that are already there? You know, that's their operational issue already.
Yeah.
So that should not come down under as a customer's responsibility to fulfill your staff getting there to do their job. That's your operational issue to address. But then, if you really wanted to get them on the flight, shouldn't this have been done preemptively? So before someone is seated at the check-in desk, ask for volunteers, or like say, oh, you know, we're really sorry, but the flight is overbooked and we can't actually get you on this flight, but we'll get you on the next flight or another airline and we'll pay full fare, whatever, you know, like you'll compensate them in whichever way. You know, that's how you should address an issue like that. It shouldn't be, once everyone's seated, you're about to take off, oh wait, hold on guys, I need 4 of you to get fucking off because I want my crew members on.
Okay, so like, say obviously what happened, like, like it didn't happen in check-in, they were already aboard. How would you like get this guy off then? Like, what would you do? Like,
if one
like
person
situation had to get off, like.
Yeah, so like the thing is, they chose 4 people and three already. Well, probably went off unwillingly, but they done so anyway. And if they were to ever like say to him, okay, you can stay on the plane, we'll just randomly choose another one, I'm presuming that would cause an uproar as well. Like obviously, but if it got to that point where they're like, we really can't get this guy off, I don't think it's a fair assumption to be like, okay, we're gonna call security to force him off because he's not done anything wrong, from what I know. Okay, so like maybe he might have been vocal, which, well, I would be pissed off if you're trying to force me off a flight that I really need to get on, and I've already said I'm not going to volunteer for. Right. So then, like, should it not be within their power to try and either up the compensation to get a volunteer? You know, like, there's other ways to address it than like being forceful, saying, okay, no, you've been chosen, you have to go. Like, I think if they up their compensation to be like 2,000, I'm pretty sure someone will.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, 5 million, I would have fucking said yes straight away. Like, I wouldn't, you know, like, there is a better price to be given in compensation if you really have to get that.
No, I was playing devil advocate for the sake of like having a conversation, but yeah, I totally know what you mean. Yeah, they were really shit in how they handled the situation, and the second apology actually came out after their stock prices had further dropped. That's why the apology came out. Like, yeah, it wasn't through some heartfelt sincerity or whatever. Well,
I mean, they could have gave more money as well. It wasn't the full amount they could have given that. Well, and here's the thing. You're right, Ken. They should have done way more because a friend of mine, a classmate of mine, told me on Wednesday. She told me that her mom purposely like books at like last minute ish, so like there are chances of being overbooked as well. So that they asked for volunteers like that airline did, and then her mom would say like, yeah, we volunteer because that way they make profit, you know, of their vacation. She told me this that they earned they got free money basically for saying like, oh yeah, we volunteer as an entire family, like seven tickets or something. She said, imagine, and then you get double the money usually like of your ticket. So
depending on the airline.
You basically, if you're lucky, you can get your vacation like free, basically, like your flights at least, your flights. So, I mean, if they offered 2,000, definitely, someone.
I think if they seriously hit nearly like 1,500, I think someone would have been more than willing to take volunteer for that. Seriously, like because
here's to look at another angle of this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it more the airline's fault, or why didn't anyone else offer? And everyone just sitting there recording, like.
What do you mean? Why no one else offered to volunteer?
Yeah. They saw this like distressful situation where this man is like bleeding and being dragged. Why didn't anyone else stand up and be like, "Yo, like I'll just get off
Yeah,
this man"?
that's what I was wondering. Like, why is everyone filming that and not getting involved? Because like, if they see that to an extent, I would like. I understand there's there's 3 like huge security offers there, but you cannot, because in the video there's that woman screaming, be like, "No, what are you doing?" But it's like, why don't you do something then? Like, no, like.
Well, you don't do. Well, I see why they didn't do anything after.
Yeah,
the
I understand why
Just
though.
like a security basically threw a guy with his face on an armrest. Like, I wouldn't want to volunteer at that point anymore because you're just like, well, maybe they're going to be like rough
Same way
with you
too.
as well. But yeah, it just really depends on how it was, in my opinion, how it was communicated throughout like everyone there. Because maybe it wasn't even like, maybe some people didn't even know what was going on. Because like before before boarding, it's usually in like on a radio that they're saying like, oh yeah, due to overbooking, we offer this much. We offer you this much if you like volunteer to not get on the flight.
Yeah.
But if it also depends on how it was done, whether or not like people were aware of what was happening before like the situation got out of hand.
Yeah.
Because I can imagine if you're like sitting on like row 30 and this happened on row 10, you have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, you wouldn't understand. But
Yeah.
I mean, the way they delivered everything was obviously already wrong, because like, say for example, it was before they were boarding, right? After check-in, then that's still an opportunity that they're not on the plane. Like, you can easily pick 4 tickets and they can't do anything else. Like, they can't force their way onto the plane.
Yeah.
So like, that already is better than being physically seated on the plane. But I think they just, it's not even the full airline fault. Like, I know it's unfair to blame the full airline, but that's the umbrella company they're working under. But it's that specific crew. The way they must have like translated that message out to get security on, and the way they dealt with the situation was just, I never thought that I would see that on an airline of any sort. Like, you know, it's just, yeah, I mean, like, we flew China Eastern.
Yeah.
And they were quite strict about like you're not allowed to bring your mobile phone out, not allowed to take pictures or anything. Like, your phone had to be away completely, right? But they were all still really, really like genuinely polite and nice, you know. Like, and it's not a big airline either. It's, you know, it's pretty.
Imagine if you got beat up, Cammy, for your phone.
I did record something on the
Oh
plane.
my god.
Like,
Yeah.
for any, I don't think like let's not say airline, okay? But any sort of company that works with other people, which is literally every company in the world nearly, if your personal relations are bad to that extent, how the hell are you going to survive? Like, that's like, especially for a big company, a big corporate company that has such a big tag to their name and so many eyes on you right now, because they made a very bold statement. I don't know if it was last year, a couple of years ago, about Emirates and like Asian airlines. It was like, oh, especially the Middle Eastern airlines are not real airlines. They're just like money rich. That's how they've got
Wait,
big.
what's this?
United Airlines. They literally they criticize Middle Eastern airlines, like, about their service and like what their airline is built upon. And I'm like, how can you criticize them for that to happen? You know, like,
do we know like what is United Airlines in terms of like prestige in like America? Are they like EasyJet or?
No. They're quite big. They're a really big courier company, like freight courier. But I don't know in terms of like rankings, like service. Well, service is probably shit now. But
I see complaints all the time. Like, before this, a guy I follow, a comedian I follow, always makes fun of them. Like, he always says their service is bad. So I've seen it before, and obviously now, because they're in a scandal right now. Like, old things get pushed up now.
Yeah,
they're bad. So they don't have that good of a reputation. But I mean, I think the thing is that they're cheap or something. That's why people like them. So I don't really know.
Do you think this situation was more escalated more because of social media as well?
Yeah. Twitter, dude. Twitter retweet. Oh no, dude, you're dead.
What one button for every person has already brought that airline stock driven down. You know, like think about it. It's literally one button, that retweet button. That's it.
Yeah, can I say something maybe that's considered asshole?
So yeah.
Okay, so if I see that nothing with them. This is just me, but would it be an asshole thing of me to, like, let's say I would see the prices drop of tickets.
Oh.
Would it be a bad thing for me to buy those tickets and then?
Why?
So if I see tickets to Hong Kong for 100 euros, because that's how bad it would be. Like, should I take it?
That's what I was meaning. Like, no matter how badly their stocks go down, people will still buy tickets. Like, maybe their business will maybe go down a bit, but people will still use that airline if their prices are low enough.
But I think people will still buy it. But I think they would bring like weapons, like some type of defense. I don't know. Like, people are crazy. I mean,
no, I think they're gonna be especially the airline crew is gonna be under like very heavy scrutiny, especially when people are boarding. Like when people are on that flight, they're gonna be very, very, very bitchy towards the staff. I can just so I kind of feel bad for the staff, but I mean,
yeah. Speaking about this in a more broader term, I really, like, before I used to hate, well, I kind of still do when, like, instead of reacting to a situation, people just, like, take out their phones and film it. But, you know, in some situations, especially like this, I like the video evidence of it, because they can, like, scrutiny can be applied to, like, the video.
There's backing for your words.
There's angles. Yeah. There's angles. This is 360. This is like, we got front shot, we got back shot, we got aerial shot, we got everything. So
no, but I understand, like, because Annabel earlier said, like, if someone was doing that, then you'd obviously be scared they do that to you as well. But like the way I see, like, if like say for example, no, definitely not, dude. Like one of those guys could squish my head. Like, jeez, like
I will get shot.
No.
They would shoot me. They would shoot me. That's all I'm saying. So yeah.
Just like in a situation like that, like, no, like everyone surely acknowledges, like, oh, that's not right? I mean, there were so many people causing commotion on that because of what happened. So like, if everyone's like that, but no one's willing to stand up, it just takes one person to stand up to get everyone else. You know, like it is a knock-on effect. Like, say, you know what I mean? Like it takes like two people to really be like, no, this is really wrong, and stand up and say something. And a lot of people back you, you know, like, the thing is, 3 security officers are not going to go against a full plane.
Wait, wait, what's your point here, sorry?
So you're saying they should have, like, all stood up and, like, fought them or something?
No, I don't mean, like, fight them, but, like, ask for, like, try and rectify the situation, because, like, the guy was bleeding and shit. You just hit his fucking head up an armrest.
I mean, listen to me, dude. If that entire plane would have started a revolt or something, a revolution, revolution!
Hijack the plane and then like just
that plane would have not have flown unless someone in that plane in the revolution knows how to fly a plane. That plane would have stayed there, dude. Trust me.
They had 2 videos.
Trust me.
There are also people who you see in the Facebook comments, there are people who are saying, like, well, you know, police came in. If you still don't do anything, like, what do you expect? What should they have done? Like, that person needed to get off for them to go. No one else is volunteering.
Yeah.
What should they have done?
Yeah.
Like, he's not gonna come quiet. So then it's kind of like, a lot of people are saying, like, this man kind of brought it onto himself, because, you know, if security comes,
just
go with them.
But here's the thing. I think the only thing that made it bad here is that he was bleeding. If he did not bleed, I think it would have been less worse than it is right now. Because he hit his head. The only reason he was bleeding because he hit his head. What if he didn't hit his head? Would it have been?
The video was a bit like.
It still isn't really a good way to treat your customers, obviously.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's all kind of like someone, because the crew, they were doing some flex working, so they needed to be on the plane.
Yeah.
to go to the other airport. They had to be there. So there wasn't really any other option. They couldn't be like, oh, this person really doesn't want to go. So, like, this person really doesn't want to go, so we'll just leave him there. Especially, that's also not fair for the other 3 people who already left.
Yeah.
No, I get that, but like, okay, they really had to be at that airport, whichever destination it was, to get on that flight to work, right? But it's not within the responsibility of anyone on that flight to give up their seat for them, right? So shouldn't they have, like, this is an administrative and operative issue that they have to deal with for the company, Like, if they can't make it to their flight, then that's on the company. You could have delayed that flight, right? And I could see why they decided to do that flight instead, because it'd be cheaper for them to compensate 4 people than to compensate a full flight of delaying people. But shouldn't they have considered, like, I just don't know to what extent how last minute this organization of, like, trying to get 4 crew members onto that flight was, because, I mean, an hour beforehand, that they're not even boarding yet. So it must have been, like, ridiculously last minute to get these. Like, you know what I mean? I just, like, I don't get it. Like, why? Like, why couldn't they organize another flight, or, like, get their 4 crew members and pay for them to be on another flight? Like, I'm sure there would have been, or another airline maybe. Like, not just another flight. Like, if they really had to be there, they could easily check their partner airlines or pay for a ticket on any other airline. Like, there's just other ways of dealing with it than having to go down that route that went down. It boggles my mind.
I mean, Gabriel, you go first.
I think there's definitely. I think we covered most of it, but can we just talk about how awkward it must be worldwide in every United airplane? Like, how awkward it must be, the atmosphere. Just everybody sitting there looking at each other like, am I gonna see you in 10 minutes? Are you still gonna be?
Do you feel that? Like, do you feel that? Would you feel that if you went on a United Airlines plane?
I would be like this. I would be like, yeah. I would put my feet on the other things. I would be like bawling, dude, because they're like, they cannot afford another scandal, So no, I wouldn't do that.
Like, for one.
Imagine that person.
Gabriel's like the cause of it.
Imagine that person next to the Asian guy that got dragged out, like sitting next to the new person. How awkward that must be.
Wait, did the flight take off in the end? Like,
sorry,
I think there was a lot. I think it did. Apparently, there was a lot of booing as well when the crew members and stuff were going on.
Damn, dude, that must be so awkward seeing those people walk in. Like, oh, you're the assholes, huh? You're. Damn. Nah,
and also, I don't know how big the plane was, but you know how, like, sometimes for the staff, there's not always, like, full staff, so there's extra seats where the staff normally sit.
Yeah.
It's
safety reasons. It's probably have to do with safety reasons. So
okay.
I think this was a nice talk. We covered most of it. Like, I think we talked half an hour about this anyway. So we're at 1:30 right now. So I'm just saying.
Sure, we just end it here.
Yeah, I mean, this was nice, right? That's
a good start.
Let's leave it at that. I think this was a nice podcast. It was a test, Our first video. You see Cammy, Annabel, Ryan, our first guest, by the way, and me. You can see us, So it was nice.
I think Gabriel spent at least an hour holding that banana.
Can I say something? I finished eating that banana like 5 minutes ago. I was eating it secretly. Like, I was doing. I was getting hungry because we've been here for a while, so I ate it off air.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Of course.
So that was it. I enjoyed this. This was fun. Yeah. We covered some interesting things here, some unusual, mind-blowing stuff, and then some serious stuff like this. So I think that was nice.
Yeah.
And, yeah. I guess we should say goodbye now, guys. Should we all wave?
Oh.
It's like a fadeaway, like.
Bye.
Alright.
Should I stop?
Yeah. Bye.
Is it awkward? Is it awkward, guys? Alright, bye. Say bye now.
Oh wait, you're still recording? Oh.
Yeah, dude.